All right, good morning, guys. Welcome to the analysis of October 29th. We're going to go right into AD cap, which is finally broken down. For the past couple of days, I told you guys that we were playing within that range. We have broken down now. But do keep in mind that if you want to trade shorts, that there is a lot of liquidity laying over here. However, for now, you can start looking for shorts from that supply zone. That'd be totally valid. The expectation for now is essentially right to continue that bearish trend that we just started. So for now, I'm going to be waiting for us to tap into that supply zone and then look for shorts from that level. ADCHF. We also broke down on ADCHF. We analyzed this last week too. That supply zone that we marked out and that we talked about yesterday got respected very nicely. If you go back and take a look at yesterday's analysis, you can see that this analysis played out perfectly, which is really nice to see. We got into that supply zone. I told you guys you should look for shorts from that level, and it played out. We took out that low. The expectation for now is to come back into that supply zone, this supply zone. I always like to mark out indecision candles as supply zones too on the 4 hour. And if you go on the 1 hour, you'll see that this is a perfect supply zone. Basically, the expectation is to come back into that. So you could look for longs back into that supply zone. Then once you're in that supply zone, you can look for shorts. AUD JPY, let's go on to AUD JPY. Let's see. So the expectation is still to take out that high that we talked about yesterday. We did come all the way back to the 0.75 level, basically all the way back to that demand zone. The expectation is still to take out that high for now. So we did get a reaction off of it. What you'll see often too is that we basically come just below that low, liquidate all of that liquidity that's over there, and then go on to the high. So my expectation is still to take out that high, and I'm still going to be looking for longs from that level. AUD NZD. So the expectation was to take out that high, but then we had that ranging phase for well over a week, and after that we came all the way back into demand. So right now we're at demand, and I am going to change my expectation. For now, I think price is going to take out that low. Mechanically, the expectation is still for price to take out that high, but seeing as we had a range like that and then such a impulsive bearish move, that to me tells me that we're more likely to take out that low. So for now, I'm not really looking to get involved. I'm staying out for now. AUD USD. So the expectation was basically to come back into that supply zone, right, and to continue that bearish trend. We did continue that bearish trend. We did not, however, come back into that supply zone. For now, you could either look for shorts from that supply zone or be a little bit more aggressive and look for shorts from this supply zone. Anyways, the expectation is still to continue that bearish order flow. CAD CHF, nothing much has changed on CAD CHF. We're still kind of playing within that range, so I still want to see price break out before I do anything. CAD JPY hasn't really changed either. The expectation is still to trade back into demand, and then once we tap demand, to go to the upside and take out that high. But for now, nothing has changed, so I'm not really looking to get involved. Then there's CHF, JPY, essentially the same thing. Still waiting for demand for longs from this demand zone, and the expectation is to trade back into that demand. Euro AUD has moved to the upside very nicely. For now, if you're a day trader, wait for a change of character and then look for shorts back into demand and look for longs from that level. That's what I'm going to be doing too. Euro CAD, still nothing much has changed. We did move down a little bit as opposed to yesterday, but we're still just kind of waiting to see what happens. We did get a reaction off of that supply zone, like I said yesterday. My expectation was to get a reaction off of that zone, which we have, but it's not that strong yet. So we'll see what happens. The expectation remains. We're still expecting price to take out that low until we invalidate it. So up until that point, we're still going to be looking for shorts. Euro CHF, nothing changed really. We were expecting price to take out that low. We got a really nice reaction from that supply zone that we marked out yesterday, but it looks like we've come back close to entry. So I'm not really looking to get involved right now. We're still kind of playing within this range for now. So hoping price will break out to the downside and take out that low as we analyzed last week. Euro GBP has not changed at all. Euro JPY is very similar to CAD and CHF JPY. Once again, there's nothing that's really changed. The expectation is to trade back into demand. Once we tap demand, we're going to be looking for longs from that level. Euro NZD hasn't changed at all. Like nothing happened since yesterday. Euro USD hasn't really changed either. What we were looking for, or what you could have been looking for, was shorts from that supply zone. And if I go to the 1 hour, you'll see it more clearly. We had that supply zone, that break to the downside, and you could have been looking for shorts from that level. You would have been in profit. Depends on how aggressive you would have targeted, of course, but the expectation for me is still to take out that low, or that low, excuse me. Then next up is GA. All right, so what we talked about yesterday was the expectation was basically to look for shorts once we had that change of character. We never got that change of character, and now you see how important it is to wait for that change of character, because we never really saw a shift in structure. So looking for shorts would have been smart as soon as we saw a change of character. We never really saw that. So my expectation for now is still to trade back into demand. Do make sure that you do see a shift in structure before you trade back into demand, and then look for longs from that level. GBP CAD hasn't really changed. GCHF opening. All right, GV NZD. Nothing's really changed either on GBP NZD. GU. We were looking for shorts on GU similar to EU, and you can see that some of it got respected. You could have been looking for shorts from that level. We did see, however, a quick liquidation of that high, and then you could have been looking for shorts. My expectation is honestly still to take out that low, so I would still be looking for shorts for now. NZD CAD, nothing changed. All right, NZD CHF is respecting the order flow that we analyzed yesterday. Expectation for now is mainly just to continue that order flow, right? Move to the downside. Honestly, nothing much has changed since yesterday, to be honest. NZD USD got a nice reaction off of that zone that we analyzed yesterday too. And the expectation is once again just to take out that low, so you can look for shorts to the downside. USD CAD, I'm looking for longs on USD CAD from that demand zone over there. You could also be looking for longs from this demand zone is solely valid, and up until that point, you can look for shorts back into that demand zone. USD CHF hasn't changed. UJ is the same as CAD, and CHF JPY and gold has not really changed either. So that's it for today. It's not too exciting. Nothing much has really changed, and we'll see what happens. Maybe this week will get a little bit more exciting, but for right now, it looks like it's going to be a really boring week.